Hey everybody. So I've been working on the old coupe and I've got a few things done and they turned out pretty nice. To start with, I put that steering shaft, it's the cover for the steering rod. I put that on and that fit real good. That came with the car. And then I got two of these steering wheels. I don't know if they're Volkswagen steering wheels or what. They say VW on them. Both of them, they're really nice. So and they fit onto the Ford steering shaft. They fit perfectly. Um, so I went ahead and used it. I took and drilled two holes so that I could, and tapped them all the way through so I could pull it back off again. Um, and then I took Grant steering wheel parts, the piece that holds the horn button, and I took those threaded holes and I put 1/4 inch bolts with these flat plates that come off of my countertop, the old one, and it worked out really good. I tightened them down, and then I put that horn button on top, and it just fits perfect. And it's really nice, good and tight. I mean, it don't wiggle or nothing. It has no rattle to it. And then I had a whole bunch of these old gauges, speedometer, and then the gauge package. So I put those in. This is a custom dash. This dash, when you notice there, the whole center section, he welded, whoever did this, he welded a piece on the back and he smoothed all that right there. But yet you can still uh, put the windshield knob on it for the crank out. And then I fitted a glove box door on it. That all fit good. And I've got a glove box for it too. And it all fit real good. And then the chrome trim that goes up right here, that piece like what these are right here, I've got those. I've already tried them. They fit really good. So that's the two things that I've done. And then the and then the third thing that I've been working on is these headlights. And I put one of these. This came with the car. This is a Bob Drake. It's a headlight reflector kit, and it comes with halogen bulbs, wire harnesses, and all that. And so I put those in. And it would have took too long to make a video because I worked on them for probably 4, 5, 6 hours. I broke two lenses because I've never done it before, and I didn't realize these are not tempered. But see that? That's all broke. And I have 4 of these that all matched. And the other one's right here in the garbage can. I broke it into pieces. I don't know if you can see that or not. But this one broke into pieces. And I cut my hand with it, which just a real slight cut, but it's just the idea of it. But these really fit after I got it figured out how to do it. On the headlight buckets, they've got these little tabs. And this ring goes in behind those tabs. It's got a tab up here, up on the top. And there's tabs right there. And then there's a tab like right there on each side. You got right here and you got about right there. And then you got a screw at the bottom. But you got the pieces that hold the glass in. So if you screw it down too tight, it makes this bulge out and they pop off. So it took a while to figure it out because I've never done it before. I've never worked on a 37. I'm learning as I go. So, but anyways, there's the steering column, or the cover, and that turned out real good. That's a moon setup. It came with the car. And then another thing I did, I got me 2 more of these S10 wheels. They're 4 3/4 lug pattern, 15x7. And they match up with these back ones back here. So, and I really like those on it, but I think I like the hubcaps better. So, anyways, that's what we got going on here. That's what I've been doing. And it's hard to show you how you do all this stuff, because if I did that, it would take forever to do a video because you got to do it, undo it. See, I had the stock dash in here. and pieces on that rattled. Where the ashtray is and that radio delete plate, all that rattles, and I don't want any rattles in this car. So then I pulled all that out and then I put this in. So, but this, I like this smoothed up dash. Tell me what you think in the comments. It's custom, you know, it kind of matches up with the hood, you know. And the car now, since I changed the spring, that's another thing I did. I don't know if I told you about that or not, but I changed the front spring because it had 12 leaves in it. Well, see, now the car's got a little rake to it, you know. It goes down in front a little bit because I put a stock spring back on it, which I'm going to put a small block in it. I'm not going to run that Hemi. So I'm going to put a 327 in it, so it'll go down a little bit more even. Not much, but just a little bit more. But it's going to look pretty good. And I got the headers for it right there. And I've been working on it. And plus I got the windshield too. The windshield crank works really good. And oh my gosh, look at this windshield frame. It just doesn't have any rust anywhere on the inside. And plus, look at that. The spot welds on the inside where the windshield frame goes up against. That's all as clean as brand new. In fact, I think that's original paint there because this windshield's been closed for a lot of years. And this car has easy eye glass in it. It's got tinted glass in it too. So let me know what you think. I like that steering wheel. It has the old look to it. But I had Volkswagens. I had like a 68 to 72 Type 3 Volkswagens. I used to drive them to work back years ago. And they had the same steering wheel as this. And this steering wheel does say VW on it. But you know what? I don't care. The Germans, they got pretty good ideas because it matches up with the Ford. That thing fit right on there. The keyway's in the right spot because I got the Pitman arm. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the Pitman arm is as straight as an arrow. I guess, yeah, you can see it barely, but that's in the neutral, what they call the neutral spot for the gearboxes. So that's right. So now I just have to have the tires, the toe ends on both sides fixed. So anyways, she's coming along, and this has halogen bulbs, and then the wires, you can't see them, but they come through these holes right here. Those holes right there, and they'll come right through there on both sides. And then, then you run your wire harnesses. Oh, another thing I did too. I found, probably should have a light for this, but I found the original VIN on it. I took a DA and I DA'd the whole top of the frame, and I found the 175911 or something. I forget what it is. And it's got the stars like it's supposed to have on it. And it's got the 54 dash, 175 then 975, and it's got the star in front of the 54. You can't see it unless you put a light on it, but the 54 means it's a 60 horsepower, and that's what it says on the title too. So this is probably one of the only very few cars in the country that has the original frame to it and got the original VIN number, because it's on 3 places on this frame. I looked it up on Van Pelt's. You can go to them and they tell you all about these VIN numbers and all that. And that number right there is stamped right about where the doors are at and back where the gas tank neck is. So it's 3 different places where they stamp those. And like I said, this is probably one of only a very few cars in the country that even has the original VIN on. It's got the original frame with the original VIN. So that's another thing I did. I took and DA'd it, and then I sprayed it with clear. I sprayed black. I put a piece of tape over it, sprayed all the frame rail black, and then I put clear over top of that. So it really turned out good. So